Greetings, gamers. How be your energy this video game playing day? Once again, it is that guy, Castle Grayskull 0420, bringing to you an educational stop everything that you are doing. If you're not playing a free-to-play to earn game, that is the formula, gamers, with the catalyst being the word play every single day. Yay. That free-to-play to earn game that I'm referring to is BAPBAP, BAPBAP.gg. That into your favorite search engine. Load it up, gamers. As a quick reminder to you all, I am not affiliated, nor do I work for BAP HQ. The makers, the creators, the owners of those fantastic, phenomenal developers that are pouring in the blood, sweat, and tears every single day. But I shall continue to use BAP HQ's phenomenal free-to-play-to-earn content to help accomplish my channel's mission from God that I am on, just like the Blues Brothers, to get as many eyeballs oversaturated and exposed, all of the cerebral cortexes to implode. I wish for the 6 inches between them ears to disappear with nothing left above your shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes, gamers, let's go. We're going to get ready to get into the action. The reason why you're putting eyeballs here on the YouTube channel, Educational Snippet. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment. First and foremost, about the game. That. Because it is not about Castle Grayskull 0420. Nope, not one bit at all. What it is about are these phenomenal 100% fun. That is that acronym-based word, fun, gamers. All caps with the dots in between. You definitely know what type of video games that I mean. Those types of video games that we need more of in our lives. Is those type of video games that we love to play every single day. Yay. So make it happen. Join in on the fun. Make a player profile and get down on this action. I digress, Pleiade Battlemaids. As always, it is such a pleasure, ladies, to be graced by your presence and that mystical, magical voodoo that you do the best for me with your dance routine. Indubitably, gamers, where would I be without the Pleiade Battlemaids keeping my sanity at that homeostasis and equilibrium type levels? Because if you do not know, I can have a nerd session activated with the quickness, and I shall step up on the nerd anime soapbox. Just real briefly, you have not taken yourself to a movie theater to see the animation movie of the summer, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. I shake my head at you. You need to go watch that hilarity. I am enjoying the anime series that I have been watching and immersing myself into. Second season of Jobless Reincarnation. I'm enjoying how that story building is going along. No spoilers or anything for me. That is not how Castle Grayskull 0420 gets down. Jujutsu Kaisen in its second season, dropping new episodes. I'm ready for that. A brand new episode of Interactables. I am glad that has come back with another new season. Reboot action, but it is still great. Solar Opposites gets me tickling ribs in the side, giggles, you know, all that. Pleiade Battlemaids bring me back to life, back to reality. Let's get into the reason why you're putting eyeballs here on this educational snippet. Nothing but love for all of the Pleiade Battlemaids. They're cute and adorable in their own special way. All 7 of them. That's right, gamers. Count them 7. Wink, wink. For the true Overlord fans like myself, whom are patiently waiting for that first movie to drop. But I'm not gonna rehash or gripe about that. Fleeting battle mates, I'm gonna get ready to take it from here, but I shall keep your BGM rocking. And what are we taking a peek at first, gamers? It is the new updated BAPStats.net. That is what it's known as, BAPStats.net. Check out the link in the description. It's for checking this build. You can see your ranks. You can see your accumulated BAP points. But of course, once you go to BAPStats.net, you're going to have to log in. That is why you need to make a player profile. Namely, I would be more than glad to give anyone the business end of the weapon in my possession out on the battlefield. So let it be you. Drop in to BAPBAP.gg, make a player profile, and get down on this action and join in on the fun. It is all inclusive. Nobody rides the bench. Anybody and everybody can play. So let's take a closer look at what we got going on here with the BAPStats.net. Let's just jump right into the build and we'll see what's updated about it. So boom. Now understand, the best builds that they have over here to the sides, those are suggested. If you are brand new, this will help you out. This will give you a little bit more insight. Now, one thing that I will say that's missing are the items. Being able to see the items for the build of the characters. So that's one thing I probably will point out in the Discord, and we'll do that here in a second. All right, so let's take a quick look, gamers. We've already seen the character breakdowns, so now you get a little bit more detailed information of the base damage, as you can see there. The cooldown, base cooldowns. All right. Get some more insight about each ability for your character. And then if you hover over the builds, they kind of give you an insight of what it is that they're suggesting or showing. So bulky, hit points, attack speed for the snap, vamp lifesteal. That's one suggested best build for Chuck. But this is where the replayability comes in. One factor of this phenomenal, fantastic game. There are so many different ways you can accessorize. It says you have to utilize this setup. You might have your own setup. Let's take a quick peek and look on down the line, gamers. So, as you can see here, Anna, they show even the base health for your characters. So you can really see how you got your glass cannons, how you have your bullet points, your tanks, quote unquote. So you see all the stats that are broken down, and they even give some good. Now remember, these best builds, these are just suggested. Brand new gamers that stumbled across this game. This is in its open beta. It is going down. So we got some information for Zoot, as we can see here. So I do recall the old BAPStats.net website. It didn't have who we're going to get to down here at the end, eventually, gamers. But it did have sort of this setup. Suggested best builds for each character. Upgraded fish tank. That's so funny. Fox Huntress. Stylish arms dealer. Speed here. Excuse me, gamers. Pyro Prodigy for Kiddo. And then also you can see they factored in, they've given some buffs here and there, especially the health point buff. The previous live stream, an older educational snippet, I may have looked at that update from iHeartPie, OG legend, that we can shout out for always keeping us up to date. Swamp Master for Froggy. iHeartPie had mentioned about, you know, the HP nerf, or buff, not nerf, overall. So we see TV, Blaze Bandit. All right, so the new addition, Zero, Noodle Delivery Bot. In the old BAPStats.net, Zero was not accessible. It didn't have a suggested best builds, even though Zero was put into the closed beta at the time. But they reached, that HQ reached that milestone marker for the Steam wish list, help them out, push it, drive it. Because if they hit another milestone, that means they're going to release another character. They put Jiro in when it was in a closed beta. We are now 2 weeks removed from the open beta launch, and it's just fantastic. All right, so gamers, that's the BAPStats.net that I wanted you to take a look at. Let's jump into the Discord, and let's take a look at some feedback and insight from a player that had exposure to a game not as similar or 100% like that, but it kind of gave you the reminiscence. So, join in on this Discord. I stumbled across, found some great gaming setups. Gamers, do you see that there? The little attention to details of things that you can discover and find during the midst of a battle. So yeah, I mentioned how you know you've got a game that devs care about. That or they're just huge video game nerds. So someone had replied. I've gotten permission from these individuals to give them a shout out. Finn was like, wait, is that a GameCube? My God, if Nintendo finds out. Water was sharing some screenshots in their opinion of how these large skull blobs, and even the skull blobs, the normal ones, the bigger ones are the large ones. They kind of remind them of some Neon Genesis, which is interesting. So I got some replies back, but I asked about the new environmental. I discovered another Rumpus room. I had asked this is a completely different gaming setup. So you can see the hard disk sitting inside there. Got the GameCube. Looks like some 64 controllers that are right there. I looked at those. Those look like 64 controllers. Now, I know you can have an adapter, and it clearly looks like they got an adapter in there on the GameCube, so you can play that. But it was inquired. Nino was asking, have you found the magic pet stones that give you the permanent 50 health bonus? They found 3 or 5 of them. They were sharing. Let's go ahead and break it down. So gamers, we kind of looked at that aspect. Doesn't hurt. We went getting your Bilbo Baggins on. We pointed out where you could find these secret pet rocks at. So we stumbled across those. I like to share. Thank you, Nino. But here was an important aspect. So I was replying back to Nino. I don't want to blow this up, so that way you're not having to. I want you to see Nino's feedback that they had about what I inquired about. So I mentioned to them about the secret life of the pet magic stones and all that. Most indeed, I've got my Bilbo Baggins on. What do you think about the new environmental hazards that have been put in? They seem pretty neat. The addition of the pizzas around the maps are neat. Wonder if it's a shout out to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Mutant Mayhem, which you think of the gamers. But in all seriousness, is the topping fish. That's before they updated it. The pizza animation or graphic looks like an actual pizza now. But before it looked like it was a cut of salmon, like some fish. So I was like, that cut of protein looks a lot like some salmon. I like to snack on a few slices after a battle engagement for sure. And then I was replying about the new maps that have been put in. There's some new maps in the game, these gamers, that have new hidden secrets. So Nino shared their feedback. I haven't asked Nino about the down system. That's what I should also inquire. We're going to do that right here during this educational snippet. But Nino mentioned, I like them a lot because they make the combat more dynamic. Now, the player has to factor in various hazards before choosing whether to engage in a battle, and if so, how to do that. So we're talking about the quicksand that you could run across, the explosive twitch barrels, all the things, the cranes. There's so much. Pipes that could break your ankles. These environmental effects are also something I proposed to the devs of the other game they were talking, LMS, Last Man Standing, a couple of years ago. For example, hot burning floor tiles in the dungeon areas or quicksand that would slow down in the desert areas, but it was just brushed off like many other ideas. BAPBAP has shown that they are pretty neat addition in a battle royale game. Indubitably. And then Nino's mentioned he's yet to find all the secret maps. And I said like Pokemon. He's like, I get to find them all, and I was making a Pokemon reference joke. Let's see. Nina, let me see. Uh, what is your take on the new down system? So that's something we'll have to see Nino's reply to, unless they're on, but who knows. Last thing that we are going to do, let's actually jump into the game. I don't think I'm going to get any gameplay action. So gamers, remember, that's BAPSStat.net. I'm going to put that into the description link. Let's jump into the actual game itself. Lady Battle Maids, I'm going to stop your BGM for just a bit. Thank you kindly, ladies. All right, so we're going to leave that rocking. And then as we jump into the game, last thing that we'll wrap up with. So I had just asked Nino their insight about the down system that had an update back August 9th. I just released an educational video on the YouTube earlier today as I'm doing this live stream. So I know for the YouTube channel, this is going to be a little bit later. But I did an educational snippet for the YouTube channel. You can check it out about the new down system. It actually has some nice gameplay action. So I don't think we're going to get any for this educational snippet. Haven't been having any crisp green ping. I'm trying to work on that. So yeah, when people die when they are killed, except when they are not. So you can either revive or you can either execute your enemies, characters, revive your teammates. So we've already seen all the other previous updates, the official beta. Just wanted to make sure we took a look at the new aspect that they put in. Last thing we'll look at, free character rotation. Gamers, it's finally happened for Sashimi. Sashimi's up on deck. Man, the upgraded fish tank. I'm going to jump back into the live stream, which I implore you to check out. You should check out a live stream for yourself. Castle Grayskull 0420, the Twitch. That is the handle for the Twitch channel, just like it is for the YouTube channel that you're hanging out in, Castle Grayskull 0420. You're more than welcome to join in on the action. So later we're going to get some more character mastery grind for Sashimi and character token grind. This is the last thing we're going to look at and then wrap up this educational snippet. I knew it was something from Discord. So let me scroll this down just a bit. I wanted to blow it up just so no one had to break out their magnifying glasses. I think it was in... Yeah, I think it was in the normal... I had marked it. See, this is terrible. This is when shenanigans always transpire, gamers. I had gotten some confirmation about the character token breakdown as far as the XP that you have to grind for to get. Oh, I had this marked. No, wait. Even though it was marked, I left the BAPBAP Discord to go to a different one. So that's why it just reset. Oh, man, there is no way I'm going to be able to find that old action. I'm not going to say there's no way. I believe. Gamers, do you believe? So we had a mod. I was inquiring about the character token accumulation. Because once it hits 250K, I believe it just repeats and rolls over from that. Did I pass it? I was so much in the zone. Yeah, there's just so much funny stuff that they do in the Discord here. I think I did pass it. Oh my god, that is crazy. Because I didn't pass it. I don't think I passed it. No, I didn't pass it. I didn't go back far enough. Oh man. But I had a mod from the BAPBAP Discord, which I implore you to check out. Check out the official BAPBAP Discord. You can find about the updates, get some insight, see when iHeartPod posts announcements. Okay, I'm definitely getting close now. I think I remember seeing something about mozzarella sticks and everything. But when you get to 250K XP is where it caps out at. but it starts out low. I believe to earn your first character token, it's been so long ago, it's 1,000 XP. Then after that, I believe it's 2,500. Then after that, it goes to 5,000. Yeah, here it is. Okay, all right, gamers, I caught up. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, I was asking about the XP required for. So yeah, here you go. So you can see someone had taken a screenshot because they were asking, but it caps out at 250K. So I was inquiring. They changed their they changed their name. This mod right here confirmed that it caps at 250K. So you'll get to 5,000. It'll roll over to 10,000. Then you'll have to do 15. I think like 20. It keeps going, but at some point you'll get for your character tokens. It will cap out at 250K. So yeah, it will jump to like 50K, 100K, and then 250K and cap out. So gamers, you definitely gonna have to get your grind on in this game. But as you're doing your character mastery for whomever you're getting that action on with, the character tokens, they'll just fall in. They will fall in. All right, so that is this educational snippet. I feel like I've covered everything that I wanted to share that was prevalent in new Pleiade battle maids. I need your BGM rocking. I need you back out here, ladies, so we can wrap up this educational snippet. So you have been hanging out with Castle Grayskull 0420. Much appreciative of any and all that put eyeballs on this educational snippet for the YouTube channel. Don't forget, I hope you left a like and a comment first and foremost for the game. BAPBAP.GG into your favorite search engine. Load it up. Don't forget, if you need to get some characteristics and builds and more information that's not probably provided from the character menu, and actually it is, but go to BAPStat.net. And I have the link for all of those, both of them, down in the description. Don't forget, you can hang out in the official Discord of BAPBAP. Probably see iHeartPie, official OG legend of the game, in there chit-chatting. Probably shout them out. Give them an acknowledgement. Share some secrets. Or you can ask other gamers. It is a cordial, friendly environment. Don't forget you can check out the official Discord Castle Grayskull 0420. Hang out with like-minded video gamers like yourself. Pleiade battle mates, let's get ready to officially wrap up this educational snippet. Gamers, in all seriousness, LeVar Burton could not have said it any better himself at the end of every single Reading Rainbow. Don't take my word for it. You need to utilize your own sensory organs. Get to that conclusion after you discover that BAPBAP, who, once again, I am not affiliated, nor do I work for BAP HQ in any shape, form, or fashion, but I shall continue to utilize that phenomenal free-to-play to earn fantastic game that has been put on this planet Earth by those phenomenal humanistic developers, putting in that blood, sweat, and tears. They put it on this planet Earth for you and for me. Take advantage, man. Take advantage. I will continue to utilize BAPBAP to accomplish my challenge on. Just like the Blues Brothers, get as many eyeballs oversaturated and exposed, all of them cerebral cortexes to implode. I wish for the 6 inches between them ears to disappear with nothing left above your shoulders and knees and toes. Knees and toes, gamers, let's go. What are you waiting for? Make a player profile. Check it out. Join it in on all-inclusive 100% fun. No bench warmers. Anyone and everyone can play today, so why don't you start? Gamers, I hope to stumble upon you out on the battlefield. And do believe that when I do, I will smite you. Until then, gamers, you be easy, pleady battle maids. You ladies have the floor.